Daily Flicker, June the 22nd, 1935.
何をすればいいんや。ホワイトヘブンも出発する。
No doubt about it. Hey.
It may be time to go.
よし、向かうか。はい、おお、浮世絵、浮世絵、浮世絵、浮世絵、ワニ。警視庁へ行く。ここら辺なんか、お姉さん、お姉さん、ホワイトヘブンマンションズ。
It may be time to...
向かいましょう。オッケーオッケー。大丈夫？昔ってこんなんばっかりかな、この。いや、めっちゃ可愛い、このちょいちょい歩くの。早く
To Scotland Yard, please.
待って、すっごい音があれ。ちょっと待ってね、音を今、下げる。で、ジャップ警部ね。これがジャップ警部。これ警部じゃっけ？青ひげ男。何これ？
Jap has invested a great deal in his career.
ほう。メダルがけ。メリット勲章の賞状。
Jap is an investigator greatly respected by his peers.
すごいな。青ひげでか。
Like all hunters, Hastings has always been fascinated by weapons.
危ない男や。
Jap appears to be snowed under.
書類の山。冷めた紅茶。
Jap appears to already be overloaded with work. My news is not going to improve matters.
なるほどね。
Bonjour, Chief Inspector. I am afraid we have some bad news. I have just received another letter signed ABC.
Are you completely sure it's from the same person?
I have compared the two letters. There is no doubt about it.
I suppose you think he's going to carry out his threats.
I fear so.
Good God, Poirot. Bexhill is very busy at this time of year.
I suspect that the name of the second victim will start with B.
What on earth makes you think such a thing?
I thought about it when I saw the name Asher clearly written over the shop door of the unfortunate woman who was murdered in Andover last month. When I received a letter mentioning Bexhill, I deduced that the victim, like the town, might have been chosen by alphabetical order.
So it's an alphabet fiend. I'm going to have a list drawn up of all the people whose...
Bien, we should leave you to work.
You have a few days to prepare yourself.
Thank you for coming, my friends.
黄色っていうか黄緑っていうか派手よね。
Poirot?
Chief Inspector Japp.
Indeed, we have just found the body of a young woman on the beach in Bexhill.
We'll be there.
ロンドンからベクスヒル。
Bexhill is a delightful town. It would be nice to come back and visit.
I do not entirely agree. Walking at the beach damages my shoes, and it hurts my knee. That is exactly what I said to my...
Poirot!
Do not be offended, Hastings. I can see Japp waiting for us. And from his face, I would say that things are not looking good.
Looking good.
Bexhill seems to be a pleasant little town.
現代風バンガロー。どうせこの背景のビクトリア朝の家。ビクトリア朝わからん。あ、どうせ海やと。
Bexhill is a pretty little seaside resort with elegant architecture. Although personally, I prefer more modern buildings.
モダンビルディングス。セイウチ風口ひげ。こっちの方は何もなさそう。何もなさそうやね。さすがにしたいね。待て。これ。何もないかな、こっちの方。ああ、先話そう。
How do you do, gentlemen?
Chief Inspector?
I fear your admirer has... We haven't yet identified the victim. Death occurred last night between 11:30 and 1 o'clock. And we...
Was she pretty?
Come on, Poirot, that's rather out of...
Are you certain? For whom?
The body hasn't been moved.
Has the press been informed?
Not yet, but I'm planning to. I haven't yet informed them.
Nobody has reported a young woman missing?
Not for the moment.
No witnesses, I imagine.
Indeed. We've asked everybody.
It's early days, Chief Inspector, and the news may not have spread around the town yet.
I hope you're right.
なるほどね。
Hastings appears to be ill at ease. He appeared to be relatively indifferent to Mrs. Asher's murder, but a young woman's murder seems... I fear that this case is far from being solved.
Come on, Poirot.
Certes, but...
手がかりないね。いっぱいある。7個もある。
The guide is open at the page.
絶対縄。
A braided silk belt. It may have belonged to the victim.
編み込みベルト。
The young woman wasn't wearing shoes or a coat. Either the murderer stole her belongings, or she put them somewhere safe.
なるほどね。
This key is too small to be one for a house. These marks have been left by a rope or a braided cloth. Apart from the marks on her neck, there are no signs of the struggle. She didn't manage to hit her assailant. She was a great beauty. Strange that Japp didn't notice it.
知らんわ。
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
どうやって殺された？これと、これと、これ？あ、違う、丸じゃない。こうじゃない？あ、 あ、じゃあ間違えた。こうじゃない。
The poor child must have been strangled with his bread belt. Unfortunately, in view of the fabric, it is unlikely that we will find any prints. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
共通していること。手紙と、これやね。違うの？これと、これか。あれ？
何これ？
ん？なんか推理ゲーみたいな。入れて。そう、推理ゲーみたいなやつ。待ってね。アンドーバーでの殺人事件とベックヒルの殺人事件に共通することは、外傷は後頭部への一撃のみ。あ、三角ってこれかな。ん？首元傷なかったよな。これとない。待って、なんかおかしい。後頭部への一撃のみ。違うね、一番違うもん。これとこれ？そういうことか。同じ殺人犯による仕業か。これじゃない。違う。違うよ。じゃあ、そういうこと？
The medical officer should confirm that the victim was strangled with her own belt.
That's what I thought. She shows the usual signs of strangulation.
With a little luck, we'll...
You are too optimistic, Hastings.
被害者を特定。でもこれはね、これの奥から2番目まで。これ。
A dual locking padlock. I need to find the...
知らん。
Firstly, I have to enter the padlock's code.
聞いてないよ。聞いてないって。鍵を見ればいいの。6としか書いてない。
The number is upside down. This is definitely at number 6.
なんで書いてあるのこれ。715？開いたわ。でこう、あれこう。
Betty's first day at work. Mom is very proud of you. Elizabeth Barnard, 7 August 1931. So, the young lady did have a name starting with B, and she worked as a ginger cat, an establishment that must be slightly further along the beach.
なるほどね。
The purse is full. Yet again, we can dismiss theft as the motive for the murder.
なるほどね。
Here is the watch she must have removed to prevent it from getting wet. A top-brand lipstick. She liked to take care of her appearance.
ピュアラインズ。
As-
ごめん。写真もあったっぽい。
It definitely was here that the victim left her belongings.
Jap has gone to the police. The victim has been identified and her family had reported her disappearance. She was called?
Elizabeth Barnard, mainly Betty. She worked as a ginger cat at the cafe slightly further along the beach.
But Poirot, how on earth?
Never mind. Do you have her address?
Yes, she lived with her parents on the street leading to the beach.
You are far too impatient, Hastings. Let the poor people take in the news first. Let us go and visit the cafe where Betty worked.
なるほどね。ジンジャーキャット。今階段までつなの落としとった。これ
Could it be the
Oh,
same
what's the-
buildings as on the victim's photo?
「クーポラ」っていうのこれ。
This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken. Hastings appears to be ill at ease. He appeared to be...
まだそのこと言ってる。
I fear that this case... Certes.
I'll be with you in a minute, gentlemen.
This is a well-laid table. What a pity. Something tells me that she's the owner of the ginger cat.
なるほどね。厳格な服装。赤毛。関係ある
This woman must be the owner of the ginger cat.
厳格な
Looks
服
like
装はわかる
something
け
is
ど
bothering her.
赤毛とお金を測るは他の人もやるやろ。
How can I help you?
A hot chocolate and a tea for my friend, please.
I'll bring it straight away.
I need to know the time range during which Betty was working on her own. These are the different waiting staff's bills. Which ones were written by Betty? This page won't help me. Where is Betty?
Betty.
Betty worked from 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Would she have been alone at any time during her service?
5時から7時半やな。
Betty worked from 11 a.m. Most probably a family. This bill may have been written by Betty. No, something's not right. Betty was alone at just one of these two times.
ああ、そういうことね。5時からで。これとかも入るか。
Most probably a single man. A whiskey. This bill may have been written.
ああ、5もそうかな。
No, something's not right. Betty was alone at just one of these two times.
あ、こんだけじゃね。間違えた。
This bill may have been. Betty wasn't serving on her own.
は？だからこの時間やろ。
Most probably a family. This bill.
あれ？他あったっけ？あ、もう5時以降やろ。
No, something. This bill may have been written. Betty wasn't serving a. Maybe I should consult the register. Most probably a single. This bill may have been. Betty worked from 11 a.m. to 7. Interesting. Betty was alone between 5 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Who did she serve? Betty worked from 11 a.m. No, this person is not the last one. Interesting. Betty was alone between.
Mirror.
No, something's not right. This bill may have been written by. Betty wasn't serving on her own at these two.
これ、アワー5って違うの？
This bill may have been. Betty wasn't serving on her own. This bill may. Betty wasn't serving on her own.
よくわからん。
Where is Betty?
ベティはどこでしょって言われたの？
Betty worked from 11 a.m. to 7:30.
5時から7時半。
Interesting. Betty was alone between 5. Interesting. Most probably a family. This bill may have been written by Betty. Most probably a single man. Betty served a family and a man on his own,
No,
a whiskey drinker. Maybe the murderer. This information will help me to progress.
そういうことか。
What? Gentlemen, what are you doing?
We are searching for clues, mademoiselle. My name is Hercule Poirot. I am a detective, and this is Captain Hastings. Does Betty Barnard work here?
That is correct.
I fear that Miss Barnard will not be. She has just been found.
How awful.
She appears to...
This is most distressing.
What can you tell us about Miss Barnard?
Nothing, absolutely nothing. Miss Barnard was my employee. Her private life was none of my business.
You did know at least that she had a young man.
Indeed.
This photo was found. Is this him?
Yes, that's him all right. But I haven't seen him for some time.
なるほどね。
Do you think there may have been some problems between them?
I'm not on those sort of terms with my staff. Now, please excuse me. I have work to do.
The customer who ordered a whiskey might provide...
It is an interesting idea.
I don't think so. Our regular guest at this time of the year...
That's what I thought. Time to...
これやっとかんと。3ポイントもらえるの美味しいよね。うまそう。次はどこ行くの？ハイストリート22番にあるベティの日。ハイストリートどこ？車かな。
I think we've gone past the Barnard's house.
もう本当に？
Luckily for me, you have an exception.
でもめっちゃ日陰。あ、これか。
Hastings. How do you do, mademoiselle? My name is Hercule Poirot.
I know.
I do not know if that you are Betty's sister.
Yes.
Can we come in?
My parents are at the police station. I doubt they'll be up to speaking to you later.
Do not worry, we will not bother them.
Did you know your sister's plans for yesterday evening?
No. I arrived by train this morning. My parents called me in a panic when they discovered that Betty had disappeared. She went out last night, but she didn't tell them where she was going.
What was your last conversation?
Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother brought her a pair. The very day it happened. She was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Oh, Mummy.
This gramophone is magnificent. Family photos and... The Barnard appeared to make music a priority in their budget.
ピアノね。これかなと、これ違うか。音楽要素あるここに。
Their home is modest, but the Barnards are definitely music lovers.
そういうことね。
What is she feeling at the moment? Betty's older sister is not just sad, she is angry.
怒っとるんや。
Your sister had a fiancé, I believe?
Yes, he's called Donald Fraser. A very nice man.
Do you know where we might find him?
He works at the estate agent's, Corton Brunskill. Oh, excuse me, I have to answer that.
Put off.
Betty's room is opposite the stairs on the first floor. Feel free to take a look if you think it might be useful.
なるほどね。
This young woman is far too clever not to have an...
Do you think she's hiding?
That is what...
Sure.
I did not say anything of the sort. But who knows, maybe Megan was...
She may have... Or maybe she was in love with...
We have to study all scenarios, even the most unlikely. But while I try and get Miss Barnard to talk, I would like you to try and find Donald Fraser. It should be easy to find the estate agents where he works. Bring him to the Ginger Cat. I would like to talk with him before the Chief Inspector finds him. It looks like Betty was also a music lover, the same as her family.
メトロノームね。マイク。楽譜。
Without a doubt, Betty used to sing. A box of new stockings. It looks like Betty has a very busy life.
シネマチケット。不可能の愛。なんかダンスへの招待状。すごいね。
Betty liked luxury and going out, and being as pretty as she was, she probably did not have any problem getting herself invited. Looking at all the clothes she took out,
うん、なるほど。
something on this clock bothers me.
何も隠されとるように見えへんやろ。
This wooden panel is What a strange mechanism. I don't think it serves to turn the hands.
なぜこうか。ねこれ。どういうこと？
The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels. The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels.
木のパネルで隠されています。わかったわかった。それ
The
は分かっ
cogs are The cogs are blocked by these wood.
た。は？どうしろと？
The cogs are The cogs are The cogs are The cogs are blocked by
なんかあんの？判断基準。
This wooden panel is blocked. This metal disc is could the screw be could the screw be This decoration appears to This decoration appears to be firmly fastened.
ね、このうんこみたいなの。何これ。
The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels.
木のパネルを外せってこと？
The cogs are blocked.
真ん中にしたらなんかならへん。何これ。 本当に。
The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels. The cogs are blocked by these.
ね、今調べたらすごい運悪いことしとった。
This wooden panel is blocked. Could the school... This wooden panel is blocked. I can't... This decoration appears... This decoration appears to be... Good. It should be... Look, a key. This could be useful.
なるほど。なるほどね。
Strange. The central cog is blue.
これがヒントなのかな。3122。あ、そういうことやっぱり。
I definitely... The central cog is blocked.
でもそうしたらもうあと簡単か。
Ah, something...
やっと。どんだけ使うの？おう、反対側が。
This could be useful. Betty, I enjoyed a wonderful evening in your company, and I hope that we will see each other again very soon. D.
D.
My dearest Betty, I know that your art is already spoken for, but you are the most beautiful dancer I have ever had the pleasure of meeting, and I am impatient to see you again. Adrian.
Victoria.
A record sleeve with an handwritten title. Betty must have recorded. This small key should... I've finished with...
用はありません。
Medicine to prevent voice loss.
なるほどね。
a record sleeve with an handwritten title. But he liked luxury and going out, and being as pretty as she was, she probably did not have any problem getting herself invited.
さっき調べたわ。出るんじゃない？これさっきあれやったっけ
？Let us see.
おう怖っ。4、2、111。12481632
This looks like solfaing. I cannot open it.
これやろう。
That doesn't work.
手順なんてあんのか。
That doesn't work. There is bound to be a clue somewhere.
.これがねだっけ4、4、1やな、これが。違うな。あれこれ4やっけ誰だっけ1やな。何と何と何逆スイッチと逆スイッチが1か。
There is bound to be a clue.
逆スイッチ2個とこれが合っとるやん。112で4じゃない？違うの
That doesn't work. I cannot open it. That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
蓄音機のハンドルってどこにあるっけ？ こんなとこに使うんよな。ここでもないしな。やっぱこれなんかな。これか。4。
This looks like solfège.
これなんもわからん。わからねえ。
That doesn't work.
多分これやをね、解くの。全パターンやる？もう。
There is bound to be a clue somewhere.
どういうこと？
It looks like some...
これや。限界までいったぽい。
That doesn't work.
何これ？
That doesn't work.
手順って。
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. I must have forgotten. I cannot open it. It looks... That doesn't work.
手順ってちょっと調べよう。 パズル解くのが一番いいのかな。なるほどね。
I heard the sound of a
カナンは
I cannot open it.
なんて書いてあるっけ。 78T。
I just have to put the... That doesn't work. I must have forgotten a step.
もう脱ぐ。違う違う。
That doesn't work.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Donald! We're in the middle of recording.
Sorry, Betty, but it's not wise. The doctor...
You're such a killjoy sometimes.
Betty was such a good singer.
It's true.
Yes, she had to be careful with her voice. Of course, she didn't follow the doctor's...
It looks like this woman is single, but she has feelings for someone.
ベティとドナルド D ね。揺れる体。
She is looking so intensely at this photo. But is it really a sister that she's studying in this map? They made the perfect couple, am I correct?
Yes, in a way.
Well?
He's a bright man. With a... He would have made Betty a good husband. He was always...
I hear a note of envy. Donald appeared to be very much in love with your sister.
Yes, he was mad about her.
Mad, you say? Being madly in love can often be destructive, and Mr. Fraser was known for being jealous, I believe.
No more than average. Men are always slightly possessive, especially when they are with a pretty woman.
I am not your enemy, Mademoiselle Bernard.
And you are not my friend either, Mr. Poirot, sir.
Yes, but your lies are not helping Mr. Fraser, or you for that matter. I know that Fraser was jealous, but I wonder why you feel the need to protect him.
Protect him? I hope you're not suggesting...
That you are Fraser's accomplice? There is nothing to suggest that, at least not yet. It would appear that your sister's murder is the second in a series that we have to stop as quickly as possible. The first was in Andover, and the same as your sister, the murderer sent me a letter informing me that a crime would be committed in that town. Now can I count on your honesty?
Yes, you have my confidence, Mr. Poirot. Don is a quiet and sensitive young man. Slightly reserved, too. And as is often the case with reserved people, when he flew into a temper, he completely lost control. He could be so violent. Betty was frightened.
And when was this?
The first time was about a year ago. But they rowed more recently. Donald found out that Betty had lied to him. She said she was going out with a girlfriend, but she went out for dinner with a married man. It was an awful scene. She told him that until they were married, she was free to go with whoever she pleased. Donald turned quite pale and started shaking and kept saying one day...
Well?
He'd commit murder.
So you were afraid that he would become our main suspect. I know that Fraser was jealous, but I wonder why you feel the need to protect him.
Exactly. Had you not told me about the case, I would never have dared to tell you about this little matter. Don loved Betty with all his heart. I can't imagine for one instant that he would hurt her.
Very good, Mademoiselle Bernard. Thank you for your help.
Fraser is at the Ginger Cat. The police haven't spoken to him, but they want to.
Très bien, Hastings. Let's see. Au revoir, mademoiselle. My deepest condolences.
Of course. And don't be too hard on Don. He's more fragile than he...
If you say so. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work. Let us now try and...
ミーガン・バーナードの態度は何を隠しているのか。どういうことか。と、妹を殺す動機。 違う。違うな。こういうこと？動機。動機じゃない、手がかりなさいな。よし、じゃあ終わろうかな、一回。じゃあ、おつ。